Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Ariel. Today we're just going to be building for you a kind of like a basic starter family home. This is just going to be kind of like an introductory video for me, kind of like get you guys to know a little bit about me, who I am, what I do, all that kind of fun stuff. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started here. And I know I took some measurements of everything here, so I just got to get this all put in. Alright, and so as we're here, a little bit about me is that I've been playing The Sims since the first one came out. One of my favorite first Sims memories is actually my mom sat down, she loaded up the computer, she loaded up the game, and I hadn't really played a whole lot of games prior to that. I mean, I had some consoles, some small consoles. I had like my sister and I had played the Super NES. I mean, for days till the cows came home, you know. And so I hadn't really played anything like this extensive, especially on the computer. And so we ended up. My mom looks at me as she's trying to build this house, and she can't seem to get anything right. And she keeps running out of money, and she keeps doing this, she keeps doing that. And then she looks at me and she's just like, Ariel, you need to come in here, you need to build me a house. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'd never played the game before, so we're like, all right, well, let's do this. We'll find out how well this is gonna work. And I asked her at that time. I said, okay, well, what kind of house do you want? And she's like, oh well, I want a giant house. I want it to be really big, and I want it to be L shaped, and I want this big kitchen, and it's got to have so many bedrooms. And um, hold on here, I just gotta take a cheat off. I was using it in a different game. There we go. That's better. Have everything kind of snap in here instead. Um, yeah, she's like, I want this big old kitchen. I ended up building her this really huge house. I mean, this house was humongous, and now I realize now, like looking at it in comparison, it was so silly. This house was ridiculous, and she had it on this huge property, so I used up like almost all of the space that was readily available to me. And so I was like, all right, yeah, this is it. This is good. This is great. We're doing great here. And little did I know that no, I did terrible. That's not what you do. All right, so we got our walls up, we got the doors in, everything. But I've been playing The Sims pretty much ever since, and I still very readily enjoy it. Everybody say hi to the house over here to the left. I have a video for that, so this way you can kind of take a look at that, see if you'd like that. It will be going up onto the exchange along with this house. So this way, if you like any of the houses that I will have here, I will have them on my exchange account on thesims3.com. So if you're ever interested, you can always go there. You can download them, put your Sims in there. If you want, you can go ahead and share your screenshots with me. Let me know how you rearranged it a little bit. And actually, what I usually end up doing is I usually end up drawing this stuff all out on paper, and I actually have the sheets of paper right here in front of me for this house. So this way, it kind of keeps me on track. It kind of gets everything to where I wanted it to be. This way, nothing's too big, nothing's too small. Everything's kind of proportional. And so this was just one of the basic houses I had actually drawn. It's actually number 16. And you'll notice all of my houses will actually have a number on them. It's just what order I wanted to build them in. So you might find that number 31 was uploaded first, or number 21 was uploaded and 20 isn't, and so it'll be a little bit all over the place. But but we'll get there. We'll get there, and I'll have all the houses up, so this way you can kind of take a look at them and decide what you want for yourself. And my favorite thing to actually do in The Sims is actually to design and draw the houses. Um, and so I'll actually have a house built at least once a week up on my channel. Anything really? There we go. I will also be doing kind of like a challenge every week. And there'll be multiple parts to each challenge. I'm not gonna put everybody through that where, they have to try and watch one challenge in one video and try and get it all done. I'm going to be doing a multi-part challenges. I have a couple of different challenges lined up already. I have kind of like a World Traveler challenge. I have a Teen Mom challenge, which I know sounds really silly, but it's actually going to be kind of fun. It'll end up it's gonna be entertaining. That's for sure. Because what I'm going to do, especially with the Teen Mom Challenge, is I'm going to get 3 teenagers. I actually have a mod, so this way I can actually have teen moms. And I will, especially when I go to do that, I will have the mods listed below, and I will also have the link to the website where I download all my mods from. They're really great mods. I've never had a single problem with any of them. The only time I've ever had a problem is when a new patch comes out for The Sims 3, and they just haven't had time to get anybody a new update for that mod. So, alright, just trying to pick out something for tile. I noticed The Sims 4 has got a lot more stuff. I watch a couple YouTubers that actually play The Sims 4, and there's so much more stuff, and it looks like it's so much easier to play and enjoy, and my computer's just not quite up to the task just yet, so it'll have to wait a little bit more before I can get that. But I do have that in the works, so I can get The Sims 4. I do actually already have the base game. I just don't have anything a whole lot past that. I am really looking forward to, especially since Pet Cats and Dogs just came out. I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to that, to see what kind of changes they made in The Sims 4 from The Sims 3, and especially since I played The Sims 2, and The Sims 2 was really awesome when it came to pets. I loved the way the pets was done there, where you could buy and sell cats and dogs. I mean, it is kind of nice to have the horses in Sims 3, but I don't find myself playing it that much. It was really cool, though. I did get one of my Sims to actually meet a unicorn once. I was so surprised. She was just kind of wandering around, and all of a sudden, here comes this horse, and I'm like, wait a second, that's not a horse, that's a unicorn. So she got to go pet the unicorn, but alright, this back room here is the nursery here, so I'm gonna actually kind of make that a little bit fun. Got some color going on in there. That'll be good. It'll go with the white walls. Or the blue walls. You know what? And we'll have that in the living room too. That'll be the whole living room here, and then we're going to put some tile here in the kitchen. What kind of tile do we want? We'll use the same tile. It's kind of a little more uniform. You can kind of tell that it all kind of meshes together. It's the same house. It's all cohesive. All right, so we have doors, windows, walls, paint, flooring. All right. Oh, and the outside of the house. I am really terrible about forgetting the outside of the house. Don't understand how I do it, but I do. I kind of want something a little bit different for this one. I've been doing a lot of the same, and I just want something a little bit different. Ooh, I kind of like that. We're gonna put that. Yeah, that looks good. So we gotta do the roof now. What kind of roof we got going here? The tall roof. Okay, we're gonna lower this down a bit. It might just be where I'm from. I'm not used to very tall roofs. I live in a very rural desert area, so we don't experience hurricanes, we don't experience tornadoes, we got none of the sort. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks nice with both ends of the house. Okay, so we're going to put some stuff in here. We're gonna go into buy mode here. Alright. So this is actually a laundry room here. So we're gonna put in a washer and dryer here. Alright, we'll go with the red one. Put some color in here. There's washer and dryer. And then let's see, let's get a nice big plant. We'll find a nice plant here to put in. I I've been trying to find a place to put that, and I have yet to find it, man. That's something bigger than that. Then we got a little baby plant. No. Plants in here just kind of not as good as I wanted them to be. But that'll work. Oh, we're going to design the bathroom now. This is going to be the second bathroom in this house. Because it is officially a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a nursery. So, there's the tub. No, we're not going to go super cheap this time on toilet. Alrighty. Get a nice casual sink here. And then we also need a laundry basket since we have washer and dryer hookups. Gonna need that laundry basket. Alright, here's gonna be the master bath. So we're gonna do a lot from the romance collection. I forgot what it's actually called. Let's see, where is it? Master Suite stuff. We're gonna be doing that because I like having that as that set as a whole in a bathroom. It kind of really brings it together, makes it really look nice and together. So no, that's a terrible laundry basket. Why doesn't this laundry basket come in more? Well, I guess the dark brown will work. Gonna need the toilet from Master Suite. I ended up actually seeing the live trial of Master Suite. I was so excited, and I was watching it, and it was pretty awesome. I was sitting there watching some of the stuff. Granted, some of the stuff I'm like, I will never use that. But I mean, that's just me. That's just me being honest. I know I'm not going to use a lot of the stuff in the stuff packs, but it's really nice to have though, because I mean, there's some stuff in there that I've used it repeatedly over and over and over, to the point of working it to death. But that's kind of what I do. I kind of take stuff and then I run it into the ground. So I'm gonna put this nice bed in here. And then we're gonna need a laundry basket in here and a dresser. So what kind of dressers we got here? We're gonna do something different this time. Do something different from what I normally do. No, that's a little too different. Ooh, how about the white vanity? The white vanity will be beautiful, especially seeing as there is the red carpet. That'll look beautiful. And we're going to do the white laundry basket in here. And then we're going to move right on over. We're going to go to the nursery that we got going. I'm going to do the blue crib, just because. And we'll actually have him pushed up into that corner. Also need a toy box and one of those drawing tables for him. So we're going to throw the toy box here. Put that on there. And then I know that there's also the dollhouse. We'll put the dollhouse in. Because why not? The boys like to play with dollhouses too. There we go. And then, ooh, we put a rocking chair here in the parents' bedrooms this way. Can kind of rock him to sleep sometimes. Alright, we're going to work on the living room here. We're going to have kind of a modest living room. It's going to be kind of small. But we're going to get a huge couch in here. That's a nice couch. Why not? Push that right up against the wall. Get a TV of moderate size. That one works. Gonna need to get a bookcase in here, so they have something to read. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice. Kind of even that out between the two. Maybe put an easel over here, so this way they can draw and paint and all that good stuff. Alright, time to design the kitchen, which is actually usually one of my favorite parts to design, because I like to pick out the stove, I like to pick out the counters. Counters are usually actually my favorite part of doing the whole process. And you'll definitely tell which ones are my favorite counters, especially these ones. The real flat counter is actually one of my favorites. And also, just so you know, I rarely ever have custom content in here. It's normally just the stuff from the stuff packs, the stuff from the expansion packs. Just so this way, it also, if you choose to download it, nothing's gonna be missing. Mm, sure. Why don't we go with? No, we gotta make it match the bathroom. So the bathroom is in these nice granite countertops. So we're gonna put the we're gonna put the kitchen in that. So we're gonna put a big old sink here in front of the window, so they can look out when they're doing the dishes. I don't know what they're gonna see because there's a whole lot of nothing there, but you know, what do you mean you can't intersect other objects? There's nothing there. Okay, how about we put that there? There we go. Game has been acting up. I don't know if it's just being mean because I ended up leaving it running while I went and ran a couple errands or what, but it's just being a butt. So we gotta get a kid's bed in here. Probably be a little girl's room, but you know, whatever. Depending on what kind of Sims you have and what's going on with your Sims, and you can put whatever kind of Sims you want in here. Oh, that's a nice dresser. And we're also putting a desk in here because we're kind of figuring like child to high school age, so this way they can study and actually have a place to do their homework. Because it actually kind of drives me insane to not have a desk for my Sims to do their homework at, but I never end up putting them in, and I'm not ever quite sure why I do it that way, but I do. So I need a basic chair here to put in so they can have a place to sit down, and then gotta put in a nice. We're gonna put in a nice dining room table. You know what? I think I'm gonna move some of this stuff around. There we go. Gives a better, have a better flow to it. Because then we can also put a giant dining room table in here. Let's see. Can I fit a 3-person? Oh yeah, comfortably. So let's get some chairs for this table. No, I think I like these ones. Really? Come on, why you do that? This way they can, you know, always have those family gatherings and actually have people come over and have it all look really nice. Alright, so we got all the basics down here. So we're going to put in some lights. I actually generally prefer to put in wall lamps because then I don't have to look at them. Or I don't accidentally click on them or do something stupid like that. But so we're going to start out with some wall lamps. Let's see how far that takes us. We'll do these ones. So basic, they provide a nice amount of light. I mean, considering, I guess. Alright, go put one right there. Right there. Now we'll put 2 here in the kids' room. 2 here in the laundry room. A couple here in the bathroom. As soon as I can find some empty wall space. My channel is actually going to be named after my puppy. I mean, everybody tells me she wasn't really a puppy, but to me she'll always be a puppy. Her name was Jasmine, of course. She was my little Brittany Spaniel I had for 11 years. So it's kind of just a way for her to live on in her legacy. I'm actually just kind of naming the channel kind of after her, at least until I feel that it's a time to move on from that. But I mean, she's always gonna have that special place in my heart. So I'll probably almost always have her here. So alrighty, so to kind of just wrap up, I'm gonna be showing off some house builds. So don't forget, if you want to keep watching some of those, you gotta definitely subscribe. And definitely stay tuned for some of those challenges I was telling you about. I got, currently right now I have the World Traveler planned out. I have a Teen Mom planned out. I'm going to give a shot at the 100 baby challenge. I might end up cutting it short to like a 50 baby challenge because a lot of people end up getting bored about halfway through. Um, there's also a challenge I'm thinking about doing, which is going to be kind of like I'm going to be nicknaming it kind of like the hoe challenge, where you have male or female, it doesn't really matter. You just make them have a lot of kids with a lot of different people. So we'll end up doing that. I also have some more planned out. If you have any ideas, you're more than welcome to go ahead and drop them in the comments below. And then, so until next time, you guys, have a wonderful day. And I will be uploading a new video here shortly, and I will see you in that next one. Thanks, guys.